every season. I had to get away from football just to recharge your batteries, and I found this place really calming.
He is really genuine. He's bright. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He is quite an intense character. He can be quite shy, really. He's not really someone who wants all the fuss.
So, which game are you looking forward to watching the most? Why? Kate's two girls are Isabella, 15, and Kitty, 9. My 3 kids live just round the corner from me. Corey, my eldest, is 23. My daughter's 19, and my son is 15. We'll go down there and then we'll throw some lines in.
To be fair, I think management in terms of football and family, they have sort of similar values, except, you know, with us he's not swearing every 3 words.
Go on, Zaki. That is a big one, by the way. My mum and dad used to have a caravan directly opposite us, didn't they? So the night time you'd be walking back and forth. My brother had one for a short time. So when we all come down together, there was a gang of us. There'd be about, I don't know, up to 15, 20 of us. I was born and bred in Tylestone. I had some good memories from the school. My PE teacher here, Warren Evans, used to throw us a football, and this was our playground for an hour. It was brilliant. When you're going to slide and tackle, which I used to enjoy doing quite a bit, good defenders stay on their feet and never get dirty, and I was always on my bum.
We used to say he was accident prone.
I was in the A&E with him more than any of them. And the doctor said to me, wouldn't they have been x-rayed before? And I said, look, you've got more photographs of him than we got.
Anyway, back to the football.
As the years progressed, you could see that he always stood out. You were having scouts come into the door. It was Aston Villa wanted him, and then you had Chelsea, you had Arsenal were looking at him. Then you had Tottenham came in. In the end, he said, "Dad, I'm going to sign for Watford."
I was sold on Watford because somebody mentioned it was a family club.
Yeah.
So that was that as far as I was concerned.
I moved away from Rwanda when I was 16. You go from going to school just worrying about your own work. The next thing you're thrown into this environment where it's you're up at 6 in the morning, you're getting the bus from from St Albans into Watford, and then you're doing a day's graft, and you've got to train in amongst all that as well. And you get home at 7 o'clock, you're falling asleep into your evening meal, and you've got to do it again. You have to grow up overnight.
Playing in the under-18 team, which is around about 15 years old, is a difficult thing to be able to integrate with the rest of the players, but then to hold your own in that level, he did it very well, and he was an outstanding player.
Welsh international, Robert Page.
He was made captain, and for a very, very strong group as well. We had some real strong characters in there.
It's a man called Page who lifts the trophy as Watford turn over another leaf in their illustrious history under Graham Taylor.
He knew how to manage people. It was just knowing the right time to get you off the grass. Just sit in each other's company and enjoy each other as friends, not just teammates. I've taken that into my management as well.
Just quickly about your Wales career. What was that like when you captained your country?
For me to have that moment of then being pulled and say, look, I want to lead the boys out was incredible. I managed to stay in the game until I was 35.
Even as a player, he was sort of just very quietly, went about his work, and I think that was also the same when he started going into coaching as well.
I knew I wanted to, wake up every morning and be involved in football in some capacity. Mickey Adams gave me my first opportunity with Port Vale. We went into administration in that season in League Two, but still managed to get promotion. And looking at some of the tools he used to motivate those players were incredible. Some of the players weren't getting paid wages, yet they still turned up every Saturday and gave the performance of their life.
Coming through the under-21s, managing those as well. How much has that been a help?
When Ryan first came in, the first phone call he had was about what young players are ready, and I just threw loads at, DJ, and Joe Morales, who were Joe Roden. He asked if I'd like to step up as assistant and if I wanted time to sleep on it. I said, don't need any time to sleep on it. I jumped at the chance.
The Football Association of Wales has confirmed assistant manager Robert Page will take charge at this summer's European Championships.
How do you follow in the footsteps of Ryan Giggs, who could walk into a dressing room, immediately command attention because of his CV? Robert Page didn't have that.
I was a bit nervous when he first got the job because of the pressure, and that worried me a bit. But he did tell me, Mum, I love the job and I want to keep doing it. And I thought, well, good for him.
You've got a core group of players there that the young players look up to. So I've put together as a committee, and anything that I tweak or I just put it to them first, they'll buy into it, and then they'll go, all right, okay, right, this is what we need to do. I think by showing them that respect, you get it back 10 times as well.
And the lucky ones got us across the line to go to the World Cup. Incredible feeling.